Hello, Williams class. For your history lesson today, the learning objective is, can I explore the ancient Roman city names in the UK and how their names have changed? I would like for you to have a think about what a map is and what a map is used for. So you can't talk to your partner, unfortunately, but you can talk to an adult, or you can talk into your nest, or just think to yourself, or write it down. What is a map, or what is it used for? You can talk about your own experience with a map as well. Let's watch this map video. So if you click on the link, which should be in the description of the video, you will get to see a video all about maps. Now, I'm going to show you a map of the UK, and through it, you'll be able to see how the names of the cities are different to the modern day UK city names. Here we go. So this is a map from a long time ago, and this is the map that we would use today. Where do I go in order to show you properly? Let's just put you here. Let me give you some examples of how different our names are today compared to how they were in the past. So in the present day known as today, what words can I see of names of places? Let me think. I'm just having a look with you. I mean, there are so many. My goodness gracious. Let's take this one. Dunham is actually Southampton today. Should we come up with some more? Let's do this. This is quite fun. I mean, this one, Novio Magus Chichester, is now Brighton, which is interesting. Let's come up with some more. Let's see. Well, Norwich today was called Norwich in the past, but it had a little bit of a longer name in the past as well, with Venta Icenorum. How fascinating. That's very similar to York as well. We say York today, but in the past it had a little name attached to it at the beginning of it as well. What else can I see? Let's come up with one more. I am trying to see. Well, here, Glevham Gloucester is now just Gloucester today. So what can you notice? What I can notice for sure is the fact that our names today are a lot shorter. Our names for places today are a lot shorter than the names that we would use for cities in the past. How interesting. Right, your task is to explore the cities in the UK. Now, you will find out about the city names that they have changed from the ancient Roman time to the modern times. You can also use Google to find out more information and carry out your own research. You can use a structure like this, where you have title with task at the top, and then in each section you have the modern day city name, so the name of the city as we call it today, the Roman city name, the location, so where it's located on the map, and also any key information about that specific city. Here is an example. If I was to look at the modern city that we call Chelmsford today, in the past, when we were around in the Roman times, the city name of it was, let me try my best here, Caesar Ramagus. This means the marketplace of Caesar, Augustus Caesar. The location of it is in the English city. It is located in the northeast of England. So if you were to look at a map, northeast, remember your compass skills here. I'm going to draw it for you just to remind you. We have an arrow this way, an arrow this way, arrow downwards, and an arrow to the left. What is the direction of the arrow going upwards? North. Good. What about this way? East. Fantastic. Downwards. South. Good. And then lastly, west. Now, there are so many different ways of remembering the directions. I have a very interesting way of remembering, and this comes down to what I was taught in primary school when I myself went to primary school. The rhyme that I use to remember my directions is never eat shredded wheat. And I'll tell you why that works. The rhyme that I use is never eat shredded wheat. Now, I don't know why this has stuck with me for so long, but the reason why it has is the beginning of each word starts with the beginning of the word for the direction. So what I mean is never is north, eat is east, shredded is south, and wheat is west. So that has worked for me, but it may work for you, it may not work. You can decide for yourselves when you now, thinking about your directions, that was a completely different tangent there, but just a reminder, you will need to know. So now that I've discussed at length different directions, if we say that Chelmsford is in the northeast of England, north is here and east is here. So northeast would be bang on in the middle somewhere. So it would be like that. That would be northeast. I'll just put the two letters there. So that means then if we look at a map, it would be somewhere here, northeast of England. So England is here, northeast would be here somewhere. I'll just like approximately. Yes, so the county is Essex. So counties are bigger than cities and they cover a larger area than cities. So it's in the county of Essex. So Slough, for example, is in the county of Berkshire. So Essex is a county, Berkshire is our local county. What is important about this place? The A12 trunk road running from London to Great Yarmouth, originally built by the Romans to connect London and Colchester, used to pass through the city, but is now diverted around the east. So that's an interesting or an important fact about this place, the fact that it has this road. It was first created by the Romans and is still used today. Even though it's used for different reasons, it's still got a connection to the Roman times, which I think is super interesting. Springfield suburb was occupied by the Romans. A Roman fort was built in AD 60 and a civilian town grew up around it. So that is another interesting fact there. Another modern day city name, Chester. The Roman city name of Chester is Diva Victrix. Meaning, it is unclear if it was named Diva either after the goddess of the Dee or directly from the British name for the river. The location of Chester is in Cheshire in England. It's close to the border of Wales. The county of Chester is Chester. What is important about this place? Chester is one of the best preserved walled cities in Britain. It has a number of medieval buildings, but some of the black and white buildings within the city centre are Victorian restorations. Chester was founded as a Roman fort in the year 79 and was known as Diva. It was one of the 3 major Roman army bases in the UK. Another modern day city name, Canterbury. The Roman city name for it was Dura Vernum Cantiacorum, the meaning, local Celtic language meaning great headland. Location is in England, county is Kent. What is important about this place? The town wall was built by the Romans around 200 CE and it was rebuilt in the Middle Ages. The Romans rebuilt the city with new streets in a grid pattern, a theatre, a temple, a forum, and public baths. A forum is a place where people can gather and discuss important issues. Another modern day city name, London. The Roman city name is Londinium. Its meaning is unknown. The location is in England and the county is London. So a little bit, not a pattern, but just something you might have noticed is some cities are, or they have the same name as their county. What is important about this place? For a long time, London was a small city. All its people lived inside the walls that were built by the Romans. This area is still called the City of London. All its people lived inside the walls that were built by the Romans. This area is still called the City of London. There were many villages around the city. Gradually, more people came to live there. Then, step by step, the villages joined together into one huge city. London is the capital city of England. That's super important to remember. It is famous for many things. Another modern day city name, Carlisle. Roman city name, Lugavalium. The meaning is fortress, and a fort is a strong building, just if you're wondering. The location is in Cumbria, and the county is also Cumbria. What is important about this place? The early history of Carlisle is marked by its status as a Roman settlement, established to serve the forts on Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall is named after the Emperor Hadrian, who ordered its construction, so he told them to build this. It took around 15,000 men about 6 years to build, and it still stands today and is a place that many people visit. Another modern day city name, Exeter. The Roman city name is Isca Dumnoniorium. It's a local British tribe. Meaning of it is Watertown of the Dumnoni. Dumnoni? Watertown of the Dumnoni. Location, England, and the county is Devon. Now, what's important about this place? Exeter was the most southwesterly Roman fortified settlement in Britain. This meant that it was provided with the defensive works as a prevention against attacks. So a really good place to go if you're trying to stay protected. Its population is just over 100,000. In the city are a ruined castle, much of the old Roman city wall, and Exeter Cathedral. Exeter was built by the Romans, who called it Isca Dumnonorium, Isca of the Dumnoni, the local British tribe. So those are the towns, sorry, not the towns. So those are the cities that you are going to research and complete the table with. So remember, you put the modern day city name, Roman city name, the location, and any key information. You're more than welcome to do your own research. If you want, push yourself even further and research cities that we've not actually gone through together. Have fun, stay safe, Williams class. I will see you very, very soon.